What's going on? Dustin Gray here, episode number 5 of my Be a GM mode with the Chicago Blackhawks in the second month of the season. Simulation right now, going to go down 1-0 against Nashville. And like I said in the previous episode, going to be alternating months. So the first month I will be playing, second month I will be simming, third month I will be playing, fourth month sim, and so on and so forth. And so I calculated it out. So the last month of the season, I will be playing that out. And depending on where I am at, I will most likely play those anyways. But also in the playoffs, I will play all of those games. And then I will give you highlights like I normally do of that. So right now, 3-1 up against Nashville so far in this game. And then we're going to go up 4-1. And we're going to win this game against Nashville. So far, so good for the simulation month, this being the second month of the season. There's your 3 stars of the game, and you'll notice later throughout the episode I won't stay so much in this screen. I'll make it a little bit more brief. So moving on into the second game right now, we're going to be taking on Toronto, and we're going to be, let's see here, yes, we're going to go down early, and Gardner's going to score the first goal there. And Crawford, he's going to be pretty much the topic of this video. And you're not going to see it. I edited that out. But I did try trading him. And to no avail. Nobody wanted him. I couldn't get any other goalies and trading draft picks and all that stuff. And I actually hurt my GM reputation because of it. And rapport with other teams. So definitely be careful when trying to do trades, as if you nag them too much, it will hurt you in the long run for trying to trade. So yeah, Crawford gonna lose there 3-1. Obviously the whole team's gonna lose there. Didn't put up enough goals. I guess I really can't blame that one on Crawford. 3-1 there, as I think I should be able to score 3 goals in a game. Also, it might be due to the fact that I didn't edit my team strategy before I simulated here, and I would highly suggest you doing that before you simulate, because I learned the hard way, and as you can tell, not going to do too well here, as I think my defense was a little too passive, and my offense was on normal, so they weren't really trying to make a lot of chances, it seemed like, in simulation. So you'll see here later in the episode, I'm going to go through and edit that. But definitely make sure you have your strategies done before simulating. Because normally when I play games, I do it throughout the course of the game. I switch my strategies up. And yeah, going to lose there in overtime to Pittsburgh. 3-2 the final score there. So only one game so far in this second month, losing so far the rest of them. So right now I'm going to take on Colorado, and I'm going to go up early in this game against them. They're going to tie it up pretty quickly back. So yeah, Crawford, I think I'm pretty much stuck with him at this point. He's only an 82. He's 27. He's a 4-star, but his potential is a silver, so that means he's not going to really grow much more. And so I think I'm pretty much stuck with him at this point, and I really don't have anybody else in the system. I have Emery, he's 30, but I think he's actually going to get hurt in this game, and then I'm going to bring up Hutton for the next game, and he's going to be my backup goaltender, as you will see. And Hutton only a 62 to a 69. I can't remember right now what he actually is. He is young, but I don't expect him to be starting anytime soon, that's for sure, in net. So going to lose that game to Colorado, and then we're going to move on to this next game against Dallas, and I believe this is the game that's actually going to make me start to try and trade him, and because I'm just going to, yeah, 3 goals there in the first period, and they're not done yet, as I believe they're going to get another goal. Yes, they are, in the first period, and then Hutton's in net actually there. So they pulled Crawford in the first period after 3 goals. So yeah, like I said, I think I'm pretty much stuck with them. I'm probably just going to have to draft a goalie. I think I got the first round pick, so that's pretty much my best option, is to try and draft a goalie. but that's going to take some time. Maybe I can pick up a free agent in the off season. I doubt it's going to be anybody that great because normally those teams will pick them back up, but you never know. As going to take that loss there, 6-3 against Dallas. There's your 3 stars, of course, and we're going to move on into another game against Edmonton. And yeah, this game, it's actually one of 2. Going to play 2 games in a row against them. And hopefully we can get some more wins because so far not very good in this month of simulation. Only 1 win so far. And let's see if we can turn it around. So far so good, as Crawford hasn't let any goals in the net. Right now we're going to actually score first. There's Bickle with his with the first goal of the game right there. And there's a 2-0 lead with Sharp with the goal there. They're going to come right back and score a goal. And then again they're going to score. So it looks like, yeah, back to the old ways. And let's see, they're going to score with 1 second left and win that game. So at this point, I was getting a little angry while simulating these games, taking all these losses after I did pretty good. So I'm going to move Dave Bolin to the second line. I had him on the third line at center. So trying to make a difference, do something here, and hopefully we can make this team win, as we're not doing very good. I don't know if this team's really built for simulation. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was my team strategies messing that up, not actually doing it, as I still have not done that yet. But coming up here soon, I am going to change that to what I normally end up putting it at. So right now, 1-1, Letty there with the goal. Going into the third period, let's see if we can pull a W. And there's Kane with the second goal of the game. And moving on, hopefully we can get this win. Let's hold out here. And nope, not going to hold out. 50 seconds. That seems to be a trend with Crawford, letting in those goals right at the end. They're going to win in a shootout. So at least we get a point from that, though. But there's your 3 stars. Moving on into the next game, here's Vancouver. And they have a great goaltender in net. And they're going to already go up 1-0 there, as Crawford not that great, of course, as we all know that. Luongo, that's who they have in net. He's really good, so I can't really foresee my team scoring here. So you never know. Maybe we will. But 2-0 right now, the score in the second period. Let's see what we can do. 3-0 going to go down. In this game looking like it's going to be a loss as well, as it hasn't seemed like my team has been making many comebacks in simulation mode. So I'm really not going to expect them to come back from a 4-0 deficit here. And let's see if they can at least, no consolation goal in that game. Luongo, the #1 star of that game. And he's a superstar. Not going to take anything away from him. He's great. So that's just the way it goes. Going to go into the next game against Calgary right here. And hopefully we can pull off a win. I don't think we've won since that very first game of this simulation period in the second month. And that's just a very bad skid. Even though we did pick up a point in that shootout, I expect more from this team, as I expect to win the Stanley Cup this season. And with them losing all these games, that's not helping my record at all. And right now, 3-1 down in the second period. Going to go on to the third here. And hopefully we can come back here. But I don't think I'm going to come back from this game, as we're going to get down under 5 minutes here. And yeah, that's the end of that game. 3-1 going to lose. There's your stars. Jerome McGinley. He's a little past his prime now, but he is still a stud, as I remember playing with him in the earlier NHL games and immediately trading for him and Heatley every single time I would start up a GM mode. Going to play this game against San Jose, already down 1-0 going into the second period right now. And they're going to go up 2-0 here. And just a trend that continues to keep going in these games, as Crawford just cannot stop them from scoring. There's 2-1 there. Going into the third period right now, 2-1 the score. And let's see if we can come back here and score some more goals, as my team, I'm just kind of disappointed with them. Not really scoring many goals, not doing much. There's Crawford, though. He does get the second star of the game. so I guess I will actually give him some props for once. But I'm going to go in and change my team strategy right now. Move that to 1-2-2 red and 1-2-2 aggressive. Move that forechecking up. Move the offensive pressure to aggressive. And move my defensive pressure to normal, as I don't want my defense being too far out of position, especially early in the games. I normally switch them when I am playing the game, but in simulation, that's what I will set it as, and that's what it's going to be. So we're going to go back into another game right now, and against LA. So the first game, after changing my team strategy, let's hope it can go a little different. They're going to score 1-0, go up. Then I'm going to tie it there. Jonathan Taves going to tie that game in the first period right now, and going to be moving into the second period right now. And let's hope. I want to win. I want to win. Here's 2-1. There's Stahlberg scoring a goal, and there's Frolik scoring the third goal. So looking pretty good. And of all goalies, Jonathan Quick in the goal. And yep, 4-1 there. And it's kind of surprising against him. I believe he is a 90 rated. There's 5-1. So 5 goals on Quick. And there's 6 goals on Quick. So it looks like the team strategy working for me. And looks like I should have did that sooner, as that's my mistake there. Crawford going to let in 3 goals to this point right now. And yeah, nothing much else to say about that game. 6-3 the final score. There's your 3 stars of the game. Finally good to see some Blackhawks players on that 3-star list. Moving on into another game. Here's a game against Anaheim. Going to take an early 1-0 lead off a goal from Bickle there. And just hoping for a winning streak right now. And hopefully we can do it. Second period here. Nothing happening so far. A little under 10. They're going to score there. Tie that game up. Ryan there with the score. And 1-1 right now. And going into the third period, let's hope we can get a win. I want to win. And there's 2-1. There's Olez there putting us on top. Can't hold it out. McMillan, I believe, is that name. He's going to score. And let's see if we can hold. And going into overtime here. And they're going to win in overtime. At least I'm getting some points, though, when I go into overtime. I got a couple points, I guess, from a couple of those games. I didn't really notice, but yeah. So moving into another game against LA. I don't see. Let's see if they have. It doesn't look like they have Quick in net. Looks like they have Bernier or whatever his name is. And we're going to go up 1-0. Seabrook there with the goal. So they got their backup goalie in net. So hopefully we can get a W with this roster that they have in place. 2-1, they're going to go up. And I was going to ask you guys, for this game, do the goalies ever get tired? And do you really need to alternate your goaltenders? Because I haven't really noticed that it says my goaltender is getting tired or anything. So please tell me what you do, or if I need to rest Crawford. Is that why I'm losing so many games? I don't know. But I'm going to win that game against LA. I believe it was 3-2 the score. Crawford going to get the first star there. And we're going to move on to another game against Minnesota here. And I believe, yep, they're going to take that 1-0 lead. There's Heatley, and one of those players I said I love to trade for in those earlier NHL games. I believe probably like NHL 07 or 06 or something like that. That's when I would always get him. They're going to go on a scoring bonanza here. 4 goals there in the first period, and not good. I get a consolation goal, I guess you could call it. 5-1 the score. I don't think I'm going to come back from the 6-1. And you can see Hutton is in net there. And yeah, so Hutton, I don't really expect much of him. When he does come in, I'm just hoping to get him some playing time pretty much. And nothing much else I can say about him. He is young. That's the good news about him, but he still is not that great. So here's your stars of the game. Heatley going to get the #1 stars there, and a good game for him. Moving on into another game. Here's a game against Calgary. Going to take that early 1-0 lead. Bolin going to score the first game there, or first goal rather. And moving onward here, let's see if we can get another goal. And yes, we can. Kessel going to get the second goal of the game. And there's the third goal. Kessel again. And they're going to score 3-1 there. and hopefully we can hold this game. I don't want to lose any more games, as I've been getting in the hole kind of off of this simulation in the second month. 4-1 here, the score in the second period. Moving on into the third period right now. All we got to do is hold this score, and I will be content with a 4-1 lead. Looks like we're going to win this game. So there's another W, another 2 points for me. Bolin there with the first star of the game. And moving on into another game, or actually, no, here's my GM rep. I'm going to upgrade my amateur scout. And that's going to do it for this episode. If you like any content I put up, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you in the next video.